Awesome. Guys, first and foremost, thank you so much for doing this, but also thank you for taking my mind off of the craziness we live in for an hour and a half. I truly appreciate that because I was able to get lost in this movie. It's so much fun. David, can you talk to me about Tim's backstory and his just his dealings with his past relationships and what kind of leads him here?
I'm coming out of a rough divorce. I'm a little older, 40, I don't know, whatever I play on screen. And I am in Portland. I'm sort of a dweeby guy at this dopey company. Nick's my dopey friend there. But he wants me to get back out in the dating world. And I don't know if it's like a Tinder date, that first date, Nick, or how did I meet Missy? Maybe my mom set me up with her. Anyway, I go on a horrible date. That's right off the beginning. And then Nick and I are trying to navigate what I should do after that. So I'm just a good guy with a dopey job. And then this company retreat comes up in Hawaii and he talks me into asking this girl I just met. And so I ask her and she says yes. And I'm shocked. Turns out to be the wrong girl. And now Nick and I are all scrambling, trying to keep away from my boss, keep away from the other girl. That's the fun of the movie. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Now, Nick, you play Tim's best friend, Nate. If this were a real life situation, how would Nate handle, or how would you handle this by giving Tim some advice?
Same.
Probably exact same. I mean, one of my joys in life is to completely screw David over and mess with him. So it's pretty much almost a documentary, this movie. So I don't know. I mean, if this really happened, though, I don't know. That would be pretty horrific. I mean,
then it's a horror movie.
I won't give anything away to the story, but I mean, everybody's like botched a text or sent a wrong text, but to have it escalate into fruition of a corporate retreat and, somebody that's such a loose cannon. It's not like, whoops, we're going to a party. Whoops. Oh, I invited her to, a restaurant or something. It's like, oh my God, we're going to a company corporate retreat. So I don't know how anybody would handle that, but I would be laughing at that other person.
Also dealing with Jackie Sandler plays a girl that works with us that we don't like and she doesn't like us. So I'm going against her for promotion. My boss is there. The Wrong Missy starts interacting with my boss. I don't like that. I got to keep them apart. So it just keeps escalating for Tim to just keep putting fires out right and left because everyone around me is bananas.
Yeah. There's a ton of great cameos in this film, and it almost sets the tone when Tim meets like Roman Reigns in the very beginning of this film. But I want to ask, speaking of great cameos, is there any that you had a favorite? Because Jorge Garcia is amazing. There's one at the end I don't want to spoil.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't spoil that one.
Jorge, yeah, I don't want to spoil any. It's hard.
Nick, did you know Jorge before that or no?
Yeah, I knew. We did The Ridiculous Six together on Netflix, and Jorge lives in Hawaii, so it was easy for him. But he's always great. He's a great dude. I love Jorge.
I had to breathe in his face for one of the scenes, and it was so gross. And I apologized every time. And I think in the movie, I don't even know if they used the grossest one. I go, please, there were grosser ones. This poor guy. But we did it over and over. He was a champ. I did like meeting Roman Reigns. I didn't know he was a big wrestler. I knew he was a big dude. And I think that was my first day of shooting. We did that at Strip Steak, Nick, the first day, and it's our bad date. And the first second I meet Lauren, it's going badly immediately, and she starts trying to pick a fight with this. He's like, oh, well, it's dirty, but she's screaming at this guy the whole date. And I'm like, am I supposed to get in a fight for this chick? I met her 2 seconds ago. And then she's yelling at me, then she's yelling at him. And then I try to sneak out. But it's a good beginning of the movie because you could picture yourself in that situation. Going, what would I do?
And last question I have for you guys is Lauren's also great. Her comedic timing's brilliant. Is there anything that she brought to the character that wasn't necessarily on the page? And same with all of you, actually.
Nick brought less. Lauren, the page was a lot better. Lauren, it was a funny part, but you could play that with, if it was Kristen Wiig, it would be some way. If it was Kate McKinnon, if it was, Isla Fisher, there's so many people you're thinking of for that while you read it. And then you get Lauren and then she's going off in these crazy directions, very smart, quick mind. And that really paid off because sort of got lucky because that if you blow that part, that the whole movie goes down with you.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I read the script and I was like, oh, this is kind of just schlubby office worker dude. And then I'm like, well, I'll just inject my my bullshit into it. So it was kind of something that on paper was, you know, just kind of basically just an average Joe. And then I just, you know, threw in my nonsense. So it was fun to add my bullshit.